Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on October 16, 2022. It's driven by fear, Ukrainians and Russians with Jewish roots flee to Israel. The Guardian, Russia's draft dodgers don't realize Armenia is an independent country after fleeing Putin's mobilization. Relationship expert describes 4 signs that you'll stay with your partner. UK, likely already wargaming, response to potential Russian nuclear strike on Ukraine. The Independent, how the West is preparing for Putin to go nuclear. The Times, West makes plans to avoid panic if Russia uses nuclear bomb in Ukraine. The Guardian, will Putin use nuclear weapons in Ukraine? Bloomberg, EU official, Russian army will be annihilated if Putin uses nuclear weapons. I'm in survival mode, crackdown on journalists intensifies in Iran. The Guardian, the revolutionary ambitions of Iran's Generation Z. Financial Times, Iran's celebrities face reprisals for supporting protests. The Independent, Iran's women have been fighting this fight for a long time. Financial Times, I write what they tell me to, Iran's crackdown on journalists intensifies. China will never renounce right to use force over Taiwan, President Xi Jinping declares. Sky News, China will never rule out seizing Taiwan by force, President Xi tells Party Congress. The Times, China will not renounce use of force over Taiwan, Xi says as Communist Party Congress begins. The Independent, Taiwan says it will not back down on its sovereignty. Reuters, Xi calls Taiwan dispute Chinese matter, pushing back at US. Outrage in Turkey after Erdoğan says fate to blame for mine explosion. The Guardian, Turkey mine explosion kills 40 and leaves many more trapped, BBC News. BBC News, they all had dreams, Turkey mourns victims of coal mine explosion as death toll climbs to 41. The Independent, Turkish mine explosion kills 41 workers. Politico Europe, death toll from mine explosion in Turkey rises to 40 as rescuers continue fighting flames. Belgorod shooting, gunmen kill 11 in attack on Russian trainee soldiers. Evin prison fire, several dead after fire at Iran's notorious detention center. BBC, Iran's Evin prison, gunshots and explosions heard as huge fire breaks out at Tehran prison. The Telegraph, Iran says 4 dead in Evin prison fire as relatives gather outside. The Guardian, Iran 4 killed and dozens injured after fire breaks out at notorious Tehran prison. Evening Standard, Iran officials say Tehran prison blaze has been extinguished. China's 20th Party Congress is set to make history and President Xi could be ruler for life, here's why. Sky News, China Congress, Xi Jinping doubles down on zero COVID as meeting opens. BBC, Xi Jinping opens Chinese Communist Party Congress with warning for Taiwan. The Guardian, Xi's focus on tech, geopolitics at Party Congress may signal COVID-0 easing. Bloomberg, reactions to Xi's speech opening China's Communist Party Congress. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.